Hi, my name is Bob Juergens, and today you're in for a real treat. We are going to be making one of my favorite dishes, simple, summery, and fantastic. It is coleslaw, an American dish that you can eat with sandwiches, you can eat with hot food, cold food, great with barbecue, and it's really easy to make. It's simple, delicious, and good for you. So I'm going to show you how to do it. Let's get started. Now, to make coleslaw, it's very simple, very easy, and you're using fresh ingredients. So a white cabbage or green cabbage, right out of the garden. When I was in college, I used to have a garden where I'd have lots of cabbage and lettuce and different types of things. This is delicious. And you got the purple cabbage. Now, you don't want to use too much of the purple cabbage because it's very bitter. It's a little more crunchy, but it's fantastic if you use just about half to it. So one full cabbage, one half purple cabbage, or you can even do a quarter. Then you need some carrots, and carrots are deceptively delicious. We're just going to slice about 4 carrots in there, and this is going to make about, I would say, probably about a half a pound of coleslaw. We're going to need some apple cider vinegar. People use regular vinegar. If you have white wine vinegar, you can always substitute. Remember, this is just one recipe, but you can do it to your taste. We have a little sugar that cuts the bitterness off, and you could also substitute honey or agave syrup, whatever you want. We also have regular mayonnaise. This is just regular Hellmann's. You can substitute sour cream for that or something else, but mayonnaise really is this, and Dijon mustard. A little salt and pepper, and we're ready to go. So making coleslaw is pretty much chopping up the cabbage, unless you buy it in the bag, which is easier, but this is fresher. What we want to do is we're going to take this off right there, and we want to just chop it into quarters. The hard part out. You want to keep that out of there. When chopping the cabbage, I like to put on my glasses just to make sure we're going. So now what we have here is nice size cabbage, and the size of the cabbage is up to you with the coleslaw. But it's up to you. You can have larger pieces, smaller pieces, and you can also get, you can use this, you can grate the coleslaw if you want, instead of just chopping it up. It's up to you. But I like it in pieces. I like to get it going with my hands, like this. Now we're going to do the same thing with the purple cabbage. And we just want to remove this, the inside hard part. So I cut it into quarters. And we're going to use about a quarter to half of the red cabbage, the purple cabbage. A lot of chopping, but I really think it's worth it to have the fresh cabbage instead of the store-bought in the plastic. You have cabbage sitting there chopped up in plastic, it's no good. What you want is fresh, delicious cabbage. And look at this. You can really see the amount of purple cabbage you want, somewhere around a fourth to half. This is looking pretty good. What I'm going to do is put about another quarter of the purple cabbage. And it's up to you. But remember, the purple cabbage is just a little bit more bitter, and it has the taste. So I like to get my hands in there, mix it around. You gotta see, I think that's a good ratio of purple to white cabbage. Now, the carrots, now we're gonna put the carrots in here, and it's up to you whether you want. I like about 3 carrots, 4 carrots, you go by feel. Now you can get a regular slicer, and you can cut these carrots like this, and you get kind of bigger pieces. And I don't know if you like the bigger pieces, but you can use bigger pieces, or you can just grate them and smaller pieces. Now when I'm tossing the carrots in there, I like to just shake the bowl around. You can add your hands. You can do this with a fork. And it's up to you. If you want to add more carrots or less carrots, up to you. It's going to be delicious. Now what we're going to be doing is making the dressing for the coleslaw. And this is pretty easy. For this, and it's always going to go by taste. So what I'm going to be doing is about a cup of mayonnaise, give or take. Cup of mayonnaise. A little Dijon, maybe a quarter a cup. Then we're going to use the apple cider vinegar. I'm going to say maybe a quarter cup or less. And then we're going to just start mixing it around. I'm going to add just a little sugar just to take away the bitterness. Not too much, maybe a tablespoon. And you're going to put that in there. So you get a nice sauce. And of course, some salt and pepper. Salt to taste. Also pepper. Okay, now that we have the sauce ready, this is to taste always. Now I'm going to start off with a small amount and just put it in. And it's going to be surprising, but for this big bowl of cabbage, it's not going to take a lot of sauce. Now you can either stir it in, you can use your hands, you can shake the bowl like I was doing before, but you can start seeing the consistency right here. We're going to put the rest in here. There we have it, delicious summer coleslaw. And now we're going to taste it just to see how it turned out. Now we're going to try this delicious summer coleslaw. It's crunchy, it's delicious. I can taste the apple cider vinegar and the Dijon, a little mayonnaise. It's really nice. Now, let me just tell you this. When you're making the coleslaw, a lot of people will overdress it because they won't taste it as much here. But remember, coleslaw is always better the next day, 2 days from now, 3 days from now, when the cabbage actually absorbs the sauce. But for now, I like it right out of the bowl and it is delicious. Well, there we have it. If you like what I made today, please press the like button down below. And if you made the coleslaw today, make sure you press the I made it button and send your pictures because I want to see what you made and how it came out. If you like me and you like my recipes, make sure you follow me on Khal.com to see what I got going on next. So until next time, I'm Bob Juergens.